Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So, I realized something. It has been exactly a year since I got the job at InformOverload. You guys probably know me mostly from that. I think very few of my subscribers actually find me organically. So I thought I would tell you exactly how I got the job there and why I chose to work at InformOverload. Me, last year, right around this time, I had auditioned for a school in Toronto called Soul Pepper Academy. So even though I did a really good audition, and I know it was good because of their reactions and the judge's genuine interest in me, I didn't get into the school, and I was pretty much just like, I was this close to moving home to Calgary. Like, my parents are from Calgary. I had been in Toronto for a year. I had little jobs here and there, but I was running out of ideas and running out of patience, and my parents could no longer really support me. So I had one chance left. And I heard back from this company that I don't know, I found them on like Kijiji or something. And it sounded like a really cool opportunity, and it was a job. It wasn't just like a one-time acting gig. And it was for InformOverload. So I told my parents, I said, if I don't get this job, then I will move home to Calgary. So I show up to the audition. I don't really know what to expect. And I meet Liam, who is now my creative director. He's my manager. He's my boss. And he says, well, like, how good are you at writing? I said, well, I don't know, I'm pretty good, I guess. Like, I went to university and I wrote history papers, and like, I know how to write. And my mom's a journalist, and like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I inherited a little bit of that from her. So he said, well, how about you write a video right now? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, we need you to write a news story, use sources, and put your own spin on it. And I want you to do it right now. So I was like, okay. I had never done anything like that before. I had never just like written something and filmed a video. It seems like I had never even really known about YouTube before that. Like, I knew that it was like a really popular social media platform, but I didn't really realize that you could create a business with YouTube. So he put me in a room, and he gave me this story. It was exactly around this time of year, and it was something about like vampires in Australia are like biting people. Like, it was about like these people that are like going around like biting people. I vaguely remember it, but I used like some sort of like weird Valentine's Day joke about me being single, because I was single at the time. So I wrote the story, and then he's like, okay, we're gonna film it. So I just kind of like went in front of the camera, and back then we didn't have a teleprompter, so I had to memorize the line that was in front of me and then say it to the camera. And I had to do this until I got the line perfect. So it was like a bit of a train wreck, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't realize at the time that like it didn't matter how many times you messed up, as long as you got one take right, as long as you got like the sentence right once, the editors can just kind of like copy and paste whatever doesn't work. So I thought I did horribly. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, this is the worst audition I've ever done. Like, there's no way they're gonna call me again. But like, I was this close to moving home to Calgary. So I went home and I waited a few days, and I hadn't really like heard anything. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna show them that I want the job, and I'm gonna send them an email and just be like, hey, like, what's up? Haven't heard from you. Do you, by any chance, want to work with me? And so I heard back from Liam, and he said, yeah, we want to bring you in for a callback. And I was like, whoa, like, really? Okay, so he said, okay, so we're going to give you 3 stories. You have to write 3 different videos. One was like science themed. The other one was like more like sad, like just sort of like a genuine like sad news story. And then the other one was funny. So in doing that, he was kind of like trying to see how versatile I was. So I told my mom, and she helped me edit and everything, and I went back to the callback, and I did my 3 stories, and again I was just like, oh my God, I messed up so much, like, they're gonna hate me, like, I'm not gonna get this job. Like, I was just like so like torn up inside. Like, I really thought that I was gonna have to move home to Calgary. So Liam told me that he would get back to me within like a few days. He said Friday at the latest. And I was talking to my mom on the phone. I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna get it. Like, I was crying and stuff, and like, she's just like, you know what? Like, whatever happens, like, it doesn't matter. Like, we'll take care of you. So I hung up the phone, and my mom called me back, and she was just like, you know what? Like, I just got a feeling, like, I think you're gonna get it. And I was just like, okay. I'm not even joking. 5 minutes after I hung up the phone, Liam called me back and he told me that I got the job. I was like over the moon with happiness. Like after a year of just so many no's and so many just letdowns, that I was so close to just like giving up on my dream of like just being an entertainer. And this was like the universe throwing me a bone. And like even a year from that day that I like walked into InformOverload, I am more comfortable on camera. I'm more comfortable with myself as a person, and I'm just like so happy. Like I have my own place now, and like my parents are so proud of me. I don't even think they knew that I could act before they saw me on InformOverload. And so like I'm so grateful to them for this job. And I hope you guys will continue to watch me on there, because I'm not going anywhere for a while. But I also hope that you guys will continue to watch my YouTube channel so you can get to know me more. So going forward, if I have any advice for somebody who wants a job, like a dream job, like any instance where you really, really want to make it happen, show them. Show them that you want to make it happen. Persist. Bug them about it. Like after a certain point, it gets kind of like creepy and like annoying, especially if you're really not meant for the job. But I spoke to Liam and he told me that the reason why he hired me was because I did that. Was because I showed him that I really wanted to work at I.O. And maybe that was partially because like I knew that I was going to move home, and I probably wouldn't have been so persistent if I had other options. But that's the best advice I can give to anybody who's looking for a job like I.O. or any job that would like really just make you happy. Just make sure you go for it and make sure you hustle, because like it really helped me in the end, and I'm so glad that I just like bit the bullet and was just like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna email him. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that story. I'm still getting like used to like the whole YouTube medium, so I'm kind of thinking of ideas of what you guys would want to see. If you have any suggestions of videos, like please let me know in the comments below. I would love to make it happen. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at Charlotte Chaplin, Twitter at Charlotte Dobre, and I will see you in the next video.